Now, what I said earlier about pain, I don't know if I agree with. I said I can take a lot of pain. Actually, I don't remember what I said. But I definitely feel pain. It's not like it doesn't hurt. And it's not like I don't care exactly. It's just that life is, by definition, pain. Or in Hinduism, all is dukkha or dukkha or something. I don't know how to speak Hindi. But, you just, like, what are you going to do? Whine about it? I do whine about it sometimes, but whatever. Just for you, so you can feel superior. You just got to keep walking. You just got to make it home. You just got to take care of other people. Increase your awareness and your empathy. And also just not give a fuck. Like, suck it up, buttercup. Because a lot of people think that, like, life's supposed to be comfortable because they were raised too rich. They grew up in the industrial world. Even there's a guy, he's a singer, Tom McDonald, right? He's all tattoos and stuff. And I like that he's an independent singer, totally impressed. But he did a thing about Memorial Day, I think it was, and talking about the troops and how important they are, that they protect our freedom. And it's like, I don't know, I just watched the, what's the movie called? Fuck. My brain's pretty fried from this long walk. I just watched it last night. I'll put it in the comments if I don't remember it. It's like something really basic. It's a one-word title, and it was done this year in 2025. Like, military? No. Force? No. Anyway. It's a nicely done movie about the experience of some U.S. soldiers, presumably in Afghanistan, being where the fuck they shouldn't be. And I guess I'm supposed to have empathy for these people. And when I listen to Tom McDonald song, I'm supposed to have empathy for these soldiers who bring us freedom. And I'm like, maybe these soldiers are sent to places oppressing other people far away from home, far away from their mamas, in places they shouldn't be at all. And yeah, I don't want them to suffer as individuals. But what the fuck are you doing invading other people's goddamn countries? I mean, sure, if you can overthrow their government and make people free, great, but we don't really do that. We haven't done it in Latin America. If you look up U.S. military incursions or U.S. military somethings in foreign countries on Wikipedia, you're going to find out the U.S. military has gone on little violent picnics for a very long time. And they've murdered a fuck ton of innocent people doing it. At the very end of that movie, you see the military pulls out, right? And they only had 2 guys get killed, right? And how many other people got killed during that interaction? Blowing up all these people and shit. We don't know, because they don't even show the point of view of those people. Those people aren't important. And those people are in their home. Now, whether those people are good or bad is unclear. Somebody's coming down here on a bicycle. That's weird. Hardcore biker. That's cool. So, no more than I just don't understand how so many of my supposedly kind-hearted, nice, liberal friends, whatever the fuck liberal means anymore, love violence. They're perfectly happy paying taxes to murder the shit out of people all over the world, and they give it no further thought. That's freedom for them. Tom McDonald is a fucking hypocritical, ignorant shit or something. Something's wrong with that fucker. And I'm really, I've used him as an example of how music can be independent, and I like that. He's got all these tattoos and shit. Great, have tattoos and shit. Wonderful. And his music seems all right, and I like that he likes his family, and he's self-produced and stuff. It's all cool. But has it not occurred to this guy, or the millions of other Americans who love war and violence and death, has it not occurred to them the murder that they create constantly? How many governments have been overthrown that had some well, they weren't necessarily good either. I mean, I'm not defending who America's fought against. In some cases, like, I mean, I'm not pro-Taliban, for example. I'm not pro really any governments at all. So maybe it's me who's fucked up. I'm just anti-oppression in general. And it just pisses me off that people who are from the country I'm from are so pro-war and violence and death. I've met people who have been murdered. Their families have been murdered by them. I've seen people murdered by the wars. I went to war at 19 years old as a photojournalist, and I saw dead children. That kind of changes your perspective on shit. And they were murdered by the Soviet Union and the United States fighting over control in a country that, yeah, they were fucked up. And their philosophy is entirely fucked up. And maybe there was some good war or some effort the United States could be in that's good. But it doesn't seem like there's been a lot of that. It seems like there's been a lot of unjust oppression occurring. And so when I see like this rampant patriotism, like America's great and shit, it's like, well, you know, I love America. I love the people. I love the land. I love the innovation. I love lots of stuff about the culture. But the government that they have allowed to exist in their name is traitorous to the very principles it was founded on. It is an unconstitutional, illegal government. And all you have to do is read the fucking Constitution and then match that up with behavior, and you know that. And I know that you could have an excuse if you're an American. And I know that a bunch of European pricks or dumbasses all around the world are critical in unjust ways. But this is criticism coming from a person who grew up in the United States and loves the United States. And I love the Constitution. I wish we would follow it. It astounds me people are so pissed off at Trump all of a sudden. Yeah, he's an idiot. He's a buffoon. He's doing things that are probably illegal. What the fuck you think's been going on your entire life, you fucking prick? You murderous piece of shit. You've been supporting evil your entire life. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, you want to call people Nazis and shit, you're a fucking good Nazi. You know? You think you're Antifa? No, you're pro-fascist if you want more state control, which is what you promote. You're anti-free speech. Just fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Fuck you.